Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Juliet. Today we're going to take a look at new security cameras, football themes, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Bree for this weekend's weather forecast.
Thanks, Tiana. This weekend's weather is looking a little wet. Today we're going to have a high of 81 and a low of 69 with a 15% chance of rain. Tomorrow we're going to have a high of 82 and a low of 66 with a 40% chance of rain. Sunday there will be a high of 85 and a low of 66 and a 10% chance of rain. Going into next week, we'll have the start of the week off with a high of 81, a low of 69, and a 100% chance of rain. Remember to drive a little more carefully on your way out for lunch and on your way home. Stay dry at the game tonight, Hornets. That's all for weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
The pep rally was this morning. Let's take a look how it went.
Louder and a lot was going on, and it was easier access for everybody to do stuff. I thought our games were fun, kind of entertaining.
Felt the
stuff.
energy.
Yep.
Yeah, people participated. Kiki challenge was amazing. Lots of good dance moves. We had the donut hole eating contest. So 2 representatives from each class came and ate who could eat 14 donut holes the fastest.
Yep.
And
it was the junior class.
Junior class, yeah.
And then the other one was just a trivia with the pie in the face thing. So we had a kid from each class ask some trivia questions, and they clicked the button, pie in the face. I think that junior class, nope, sophomore class won that one.
RTV comes out, they email us, and so they wanted to kick off the football season here at Beech Grove. So it's really, if they contact us next, we'll kind of see how the season goes.
I think Channel 8 would probably be the next one. We usually do a back-to-back, Channel 6, Channel 8. Another thing though is after, before the games at night, we usually do a tailgate for students, 6 o'clock. So there'll be cornhole games, tailgating games out there, music, free pizza tonight. So that's another thing to get involved in. It's kind of like a pep rally, smaller version.
And what's the...
The Beech Grove Drumline performed live at the pep rally this morning. Although it was very early when they performed extremely well. We talked with Spencer Chapman about how it feels to perform live on RTV6.
So Spencer, how does it feel to play for RTV6?
It's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of pressure because you're on TV, so if you mess up, all of the people watching the news are going to see it. But nevertheless, you have that rush of adrenaline because you're on TV, and it is quite a bit of fun.
What do you think your favorite cadence was to play?
Right now we have 3 main cadences. We have Bacon and Eggs, we have Jump on It, and then we have a new one this year called Focus on Them Funky Beats. I'd say Bacon and Eggs is probably my favorite just because it's a classic. We play it every year. People like it, so it's a lot of fun to play.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
For those of you who don't know, Bgsn goes out and broadcasts home games for those who can't go. Garrett was able to tell you more about that.
Open. It is caught! And he's in for the touchdown! Kion Tyler with a 31-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Reel.
Throughout the football season, we as BGSN will go to home football games and broadcast the games for people at home to watch. We know that football games, especially for high school, can be a very exciting event. Sometimes people aren't able to go out, so we will essentially do it for them. We take the road kit, or what I like to call the to-go box, in the stands and set up there. We will usually show before, such as maybe band, and during halftime with the game. Here's John on why he likes to go work for the games.
Well, I mostly go just because I love sports and I love broadcasting, so it's pretty much a match made in heaven. I usually do commentary, which is, I love to use my voice. I love to, talk about football and basketball and all that, and it's really fun. I love doing commentary with Jim. It's just overall a great experience.
So now I would like to leave you with what you could be missing out on. From the TV studio, I am Garrett for BGSN.
Handoff is to Hulse. He has some running room. Tries to find one man to beat. He hurdled a defender. Wow! Isaiah Hulse out here.
And now we're going to toss it over to Mal for sports.
Hello Hornets and welcome to sports. The boys soccer team kicked off their season last night with a very close game against Asina. The boys missed plenty of opportunities in the first half and became down 2-0. The team then fought back to take the 3-2 lead after Santiago Barrios assisted 2 free kicks and Jacob Ball's solid goal. Josh Copenhaver helped the Hornets maintain their 1-goal lead with 15 minutes to go. However, after a PK, Cecina tied the game. After that goal, their momentum carried them to a victory of 5-3. It is still a very impressive performance by the Hornets, and they hope to get a win next game. Last night in the main gym, the Lady Hornets faced off versus Greenwood in their first home game of the season. The Lady Hornets looked like they could manage them during the third set, but ended up losing the last 2 sets to take the loss. Tiana Baxter and Deja Crouch played good as usual. However, the girls had trouble passing, which might have led them to a loss. The Lady Hornets can hopefully look past this rough week and move on. With the start of the football season comes the start of the student section. Bree went out and got more information on what themes you can be looking forward to this year.
As you all know, the kickoff of football season starts this Friday, August 17th. And one of the key parts of a football game is the student section. I talked to 2 student leadership members about what themes we can be looking forward to this year.
So for Friday, we have Luau Day, and then
We have Gray Out coming up soon for Mr. English.
and like most of our themes with like Gray Out and like Pink Out, the things we usually do, I think would be more for like away games. So there's that.
And then the only other thing that we have is like Destination Day, and those will come out later.
I then talked to a student about what themes she would like to see.
I think some things that would be fun would be like celebration of culture maybe, or like things from different countries, or maybe a theme that would be inclusive of like everybody, to where we all come together to make something like a rainbow, for example.
The theme for tonight is Lua/beach party, so grab your grass skirts and come out and support your Hornets at 7. From BGHS, I'm Brianna for BGSN.
There has been some confusion on what the GoFundMe page for Coach English was for. Beech Groves has raised $11,380 in 10 days. Coach Willer has more information on what it is about and tonight's game.
Well, it's just a group of friends and coaches for Coach English. You know, when you're going through the type of treatment that Coach English is, you know, it's very expensive. And we just, you know, want to help out however we can financially to, you know, ease some of that for the family.
The girls volleyball team has had a very busy week playing 3 games in their first week. The Lady Hornets lost all 3 games, however did show improvement. I talked to some of the members on the team to see how they're going to move past these losses.
The girls volleyball team played Tuesday night in their very first game of the season. Unfortunately, the girls lost every match they played against Lutheran. I decided to talk to some members on the team to see how they're going to move forward and flip things around for most of the players last season playing as a Hornet. I talked to varsity captain Tiana Baxter to see her game plan for the rest of the year. What are you going to do as a captain to help the team improve?
Well, not only me, but Bree Small is also team captain, and we've really been working on being a constant team captain, keeping a positive attitude, trying to uplift our other teammates and being a leader on the court. So hopefully I can be a leader and bring up my teammates and bring us to a victory.
Tiana goes on to tell me that hard work is a part of every good team's plan to victory.
And then again against Mount Vernon, and we've really been working hard in practices, going hard on fundamentals and working on our team chemistry. So hopefully today against Greenwood we can really show what we've been working on.
I then talked to senior Deja Crouch to see her motives after the loss to Greenwood.
After 3 straight losses, how are you guys going to overcome and perform better?
Well, in practice we've been working on a lot of fundamentals that we need to work on, and then just from last night's game you can just tell our attitudes are improving and the energy and keeping momentum and not getting down on ourselves. So,
Although she takes volleyball very serious, she notes that it's still about having fun.
For my season, I think it's really just like keeping a positive attitude and making the season all fun, because we're just trying to get better.
Good luck to the ladies later along the road. I'm Malachi McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
Thanks, Mal. That's all for your daily dose at BGS 10. Students, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notified every time we go live. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Juliet Kaufman. Have a fantastic Friday, Hornets.